Hello, family. Welcome again, fellow brand ambassadors. Another brand new day full of excitement, happiness, joy, celebration, celebration, celebration. Thank you all, guys, for joining. And please make sure you share widely. Click and subscribe to any YouTube channel you are watching on. We're streaming live on about 7 YouTube channels. The reason for this is to spread the information about our company far and wide. It's for all of us, 1.4 and counting million of us, to get informed and get the latest updates. So, guys, share, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. So, tonight I'm joined by another powerful team, but I'll give the honor to our brother Vincent because he has not been here quite often with us. So, bro, you are welcome. You can just unmute yourself and say hello to our family in the house.
Oh, hello, family. Hello. We are here. Today is my first time to be with the team. Sister Comfort, Sister Fomi, Brother Andy, and Brother Collins. Okay, I'm very happy to be with you today.
Yeah, thank you, Brother Vincent. I would like you to say a quick word in French because you will do us a favor to interpret as much as you can each time I give you room because most of our French community, they are struggling a bit. So just say hi and tell them that you are here to help, please.
Ok, bonsoir à la communauté francophone. Bon, nous sommes là ce soir pour vous aider. Si vous avez des soucis, nous sommes là aussi pour régler tous les problèmes que vous avez. C'est bien vrai que notre chat de ce soir, c'est en anglais, mais aussi, je ferai mon possible pour expliquer aussi en français, pour aider aussi. Nous savons que beaucoup de personnes ont des soucis pour l'instant pour créer OML, mais nous sommes là, ne vous inquiétez pas. Si vous avez des soucis, n'hésitez pas à nous contacter. Okay, thank you, Sister Comfort.
Yes, bro, you're welcome. Et si aussi, chers frères et sœurs, si vous avez des questions, il faut poser sur le comment section et notre frère Vincent est ici pour nous aider. Okay, see you really soon. Brother Andy, you are welcome again.
Hi, guys. Let's clear up some stuff today, shall we?
Sure.
Looking forward to it today, yes, absolutely. And
Yeah,
getting
sure,
very
thanks.
excited along the way.
The excitement is real, and it's real indeed. Sister Fumi.
I'm so glad to be here. I'm so very much excited. Yes, we have things going on here and there, but the most important thing is that we are in the world. Can you imagine that? It's just a matter of patience and time, and we are all going to get there at at whatever point you get there, just know that you are not behind and you are just right on time. Nothing is happening for you to be behind. Nobody's going to be ahead of you in anything. Just be patient. We are already there. You understand me? So even if you have not been able to log in, you have issues, calm down, be patient, chill.
Definitely.
Nothing is not going anywhere. Okay.
All right. Let's hear Brother Collins. You just want to say hi, bro.
Hello, hi everyone. Hope you are having a fantastic day. Life is good. We are already in, so there is no way, as Tafumi said, there is no way we are not going anywhere. We are here. ONPASSIVE is here to stay. Over to you, Mr. Comfort.
Of course, guys. Guess who just popped in as we're struggling to set up? Thank you, Sister Gladys. Do a marvelous job these days. There are 2 videos that Sister Gladys sent out the last 3 days. Make sure you watch them. The one she says how to register OMail, and the one she says how to get your alternate email. At some point, I'll give her time to go on that again. Sister Gladys, you want to say hi, and if you are motivated, we would like you from time to time to interpret important stuff in Swahili. Unfortunately, we did not plan on that, but there's nothing you can do about it, sis. Welcome. You need to unmute yourself.
Thank you so much, Sister Comfort, and everyone on the panel. Always nice to be here. It's very exciting. I can't contain my joy. ONPASSIVE is rolling. This is the best time, as Brother Colin said, life is good, and truly life is good. We are looking forward to more exciting days ahead. We are in it to win it. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, sure. Thank you, sis. Welcome. We are winners indeed, and we are on top of the game. We are the top in the new top, creating the next new top every other hour. So, Brother Andy, let's share our experience. We launched on Saturday, on Sunday, the 20th of November, 2022. And as it stands, on Passive is live, and we are going on. Have you succeeded to log in? Have you tried to log into our OnPassive ecosystem? What has been your experience so far? Andy, please.
Well, yeah, I've tried logging in several times. It eventually came up with register for your OMail, so I clicked on that. But I wasn't able to go any further with that, so I just simply came out of the system and left it alone. Came back to it the following day and put in the same details. This time it let me go through, so it's let me register for one of my accounts, but none of the others. I haven't managed to get through to any of the others. But I have no problem with that. It's not an issue. I'm patient. I can wait.
All right. Okay, same here. I'm patient. I've not been able to log in, and I'm happy because they are doing it on our behalf. Sister Fumi, have you tried logging in at all, or have you been to the OES?
Well, I have tried just like many other people, but I couldn't get past that page, that front page, sometimes with different error messages, but I am fine because I know it's a done deal. I'm going to eventually get there anyway. It's just a little hiccup.
All right. Sister Gladys, what's your own experience, please? Have you been able to log into the OES?
I wasn't able to log in the past 2 days. I tried several times. It did not work, but I always kept telling myself and telling fellow founders, don't worry, things will be fine because we know there is work going on. The most important thing is when we are told to calm down and stop registering is to stop. When we are told to start, if you are comfortable to start, is to be able to try and log in. I did succeed to register one account. It was easy, but there's a challenge I've heard from other founders where how to verify the alternate email.
Mm-hmm.
That's where most founders are finding a challenge. And that's why I did the second video, because when I did the first one, we didn't know yet whether we're going to be receiving OTP. So the only way to verify is after you put that email, you have to type the whole email. They're going to send you OTP to that alternate email. You come and put it there. Then once you put it there, you'll be able to proceed to the next level. When you click verify, it will show that it's verified. If it says it's not verified, it will tell you why. For example, I used an expired OTP. It told me the OTP is expired. So I had to go back, get the correct one, put it there, click the verify. It showed me verified. Then I moved to the next one. Another challenge is where you have to just select the country. You don't type it. You select it. Once you select it, it will pop for you the country code. The country code is going to go next to the phone number. It's not going to be on the country. So once it goes to the phone number, now your job is just to put only the phone number, not the country code. Once you do that, everything is okay. Just relax. If you've not been able to do it, time will come and you'll be able to do it. I still have another account to register, but I haven't been able. Been trying, I'm not successful, and I'm at peace.
All right, perfect. Sis, thank you so much for that great update. On this note, I just want to stop and say hi to our sister Gina Lever. Oh, tomorrow is Thanksgiving in America, and sisters, family, we celebrate with you in spirit. Sister Gladys is here, Sister Gina Lever is here, many others from the US who are joining. Happy Thanksgiving. This is the best Thanksgiving, I think, that has ever happened as we are existing in the world and people know about us. Thank you for joining. And please share your experience. If you have tried logging in, have you succeeded? Have you not? We have heard from our people, our team here. So, Brother Collins, what is your own experience so far, please?
Yeah, so I think like what Sister Gladys said is really right. But one of the things I picked again, and I know this is something that people would really not get it, when you look at the system, sometimes, you know, when you click on it, you go on it to register. So you have like the, you log onto into your back office as a founder. From all founder, you have this proceed button. You click and then it takes you to the landing page. So, you know, you have like the login and the registration page. So sometimes it can take you to the login screen. You know, so when it takes you to the login screen, please don't panic, just leave it. You can raise that, because when you switch to registration page, you know, it can automatically register you as a customer. So a lot of people have to be careful, because the fields are all pre-populated, like your first name, last name, email address. So if you don't see that, please just raise it, and don't try to force it and say, oh, I want to register, because there are certain, you know, Ash already said it. Founders will see all founders in the OBS, and customer will not see founders. If you're a founder, if a customer comes in, the customer will not see all founders. Only founders will see it. I know there are people I help, I check it and I look at it. There were no all founders. I say, my goodness, it's like you are a customer. So be very careful and don't push it. The system will stabilize and all of those things will pick out. Because when you hurry, you go and register as a customer, what happened? You are putting a lot of stress on those guys in Hyderabad, because they have to go and delete the system, remove that data, because it's not good to really push things a lot. Just keep calm. All of these things will be resolved and everybody will be in. So that's the only place. Once it land you on login, please don't switch to registration. Just, you can call it out, because when you switch, especially your email will not be there and you can easily register as a founder. That's what I think, because I discovered this yesterday with another founder. And I said, but you don't have this, I have this. We start to compare. I said, please. I said, what did you do? He said, I switched to registration and I register. I said, no, that it's not really right, because your landing screen, if you've not registered, will take you straight to registration page, and you can just do your registration and then it will hit it. There is something that will call, you know, to make sure. I think the unique thing will be your email address. So that is unique to you. But if it's not there, you don't know if the form is blank or just your first and last name, maybe things can happen. But again, it is, you know, in major company, things happen like this. Most company, you don't get it right the first time. Is you have this
all right, Brother Collins, I'm going to give you time to explain this. So I just wanted to get people to share their experience.
Yeah.
After listening, Brother Vincent, I'm coming to you. So after listening to all of you who have spoken already, is it still safe? Because me, I am still waiting. I'm not really bothered. Is it still safe to tell people to wait? Yes. So there's no need to rush. If you have succeeded to go out there, you have succeeded to log into one successfully and you are enjoying the OES, good and fine. But I'm not bothered. I don't beat my body because, oh my God, I can't log in. I need to do everything to be out there. So is it still safe for me to say people should wait?
Yes, if I may say that.
So
I think somebody called me and asked me, is there a limited time? I said, no.
Oh, yeah.
Please just keep calm. There's no limited time. Nobody will be left behind. And this is the message we are saying. And it's not who get in first. Ash want all of us to get in and things will still go according to plan. So it's not who come first. So don't rush it, because you rush it, you're missing a lot of things. If they said wait, just wait. All of us are waiting, because me, I've just done one and I don't not like I don't bother, but I know I want things to be right. Then I can take my time. Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. I have a question that you still come back to explain that. I'm stopping a bit here because many people are watching here who are from the Francophone community, and they might like a bit of updates too. So, Sister Gladys, I just begin to make a summary in your mind. I'll give you about a minute or two to make a quick summary in Swahili. That helps at least two countries to the best of my knowledge. That's important. So, Brother Vincent, what has been your experience? Have you logged in? Have you done anything at all? Or is it the same like the other ones? Then we can progress. You can just go ahead, tell people that on the one hand, some people have succeeded, on the others have not succeeded. However, it's not a problem. I would like you to make this summary in French, please.
Okay, thank you, Sister Comfort. Yeah, d'abord, hier, bon, j'étais couché lorsque quelques personnes m'ont appelé pour savoir comment il faut créer le compte Omen. Et j'ai dit que je n'ai pas encore essayé moi-même. Et j'ai donné 10 minutes à la personne qui m'a appelé que je vais essayer, je vais vous rappeler. J'ai essayé de voir comment ça marche et effectivement, j'ai fait un compte, ça marchait très bien. Mais j'ai demandé aussi au même moment tous ceux qui revenaient vers moi pour savoir comment ça marche. J'ai dit, si ça ne marche pas, ne vous inquiétez pas, patientez-vous. Monsieur, notre PDG, Monsieur H, va donner le feu vert afin qu'on puisse le faire. Pour le moment, si ce n'est pas encore fait, patientez. Nos techniciens à Dérabad sont en train de travailler. Ils font le travail pour nous. Patientons-nous. Dès que ça sera fait, on aura tous la possibilité de le faire. Nous allons tous le faire. Tout ce qu'on vous demande, c'est la patience. Personne ne va rester derrière. On va tous le faire, comme mon frère Collins l'a dit tout à l'heure. On va tous le faire. Donc, tout ce qu'on vous demande, c'est de patienter. On sera tous dans le back-office. D'ici très peu de temps, on passe sur l'écosystème. Donc, tout ce qu'on vous demande, c'est de patienter. Ils sont en train de travailler sur le système pour que le système se stabilise. Une fois que le système est stabilisé, je pense qu'on aura tous la possibilité de le faire. Donc, voilà un peu ce je voulais passer ce soir comme message. Ça marche, mais patientons encore. C'est pas encore très bien. Le système n'est pas stabilisé. Donc, patientons peut-être d'ici quelques jours. Quand ça sera fait, notre PDG ou l'équipe nous dira ce qu'il faut faire pour qu'on puisse tous avoir accès à un passif écosystème. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
Okay, thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate you for doing that summary. So, Sister Gladys, I'll also give you some time to make a quick one, just like Brother Vincent did in Swahili, before we move on from there, so that we get more clarifications again before we move on, please.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sister Comfort. Habari ndugu na dada, mimi kwa majina ni Gladys. Ningependa kuwaelezea kwa Kiswahili kidogo jinsi ya kujiandikisha OMEL. Tafadhali, ili uweze kuingia sehemu nzuri, usipitie kwa ile website ya onpassive.com, hapana. Ingia kupitia website ya allfounders.net. Ile tumekuwa tukitumia. Ukiweka email yako na password itakupeleka huko kwa All Founders back office. Ukiingia hapo kwa mkono wa kulia utaona mahali wameandika ujiandikishe ndio uweze kuingia kwa ecosystem. Hapo sasa ukiklika hapo kuna fomu itatokea inakuuliza majina yako, uweke majina yako. Alafu Omail itakuwa imetokea yenyewe, watakuwa wameweka hapo at omail.ai. So kazi yako itakuwa tu ni kuweka sehemu yako ya kwanza ya email. Ukimaliza hapo, utaenda chini uweke ni alternative email. Hiyo alternative email wanakuuliza utaiandika yote kabisa ile uko nayo, ikiwa ni Gmail, ikiwa ni Yahoo, hiyo ndio utaweka. Ukiweka hiyo alafu sasa ukisonga chini kidogo, ukishaiweka uiweke vizuri, iwe ni email yenye unatumia yenye email halisi. Watakutumia OTP huko, alafu hiyo OTP utaitoa uiandike huko kwa hizo vijisanduku 6 zenye ziko hapo, 5 ama 6, uweke hapo ndani. Alafu ukiweka hapo, ukiklik hiyo verify, itaingia vizuri. Alafu wakikuonyesha kwamba wameikubali, sasa utaenda chini hapo uklik, alafu utachagua nchi yako. Ukichagua nchi, watakutolea namba za nchi zako zile za kwanza, waweke karibu na kwa simu. Kwa hivyo ukiweka simu yako, tafadhali weka tu namba, usiweke vitu hizo namba zingine za nchi, kwa sababu zitakuwa tu hapo, system itakuwa imekuwekea peke yake, ama kompyuta itakuwa imekuwekea. Alafu ukiweka hiyo, ukimaliza utaweza sasa kufanya nini? Kuingia kwa ecosystem. Tafadhali tusijichanganye, na ikiwa hujaweza usijali, mambo yako sawa, siku ni nyingi, tutamaliza sote. Thank you so much. Back to you, Sister Comfort.
All right. Thank you, Sister Gladys. I really appreciate that. That really helps, and it's going a long way. I can assure you. Many people will come back thanking you. Guys, we thank you for your patience. This is just the way to go. We're just doing it the Mr. Ashmufara way. We're just trying to make sure that nobody is left behind. So thank you for the great contributions. Everything you are dropping here, Sister Gladys and Sister Vincent, keep an eye on the comment section. If you find anything important, the moment you are doing the interpretation, add what you see from the comment section, because our people are saying very great things. So if you can see, Gina Lever says, we are the beta testers. This is all perfect to hone our system. So Brother Vincent and Brother Collins, does it mean that it's a normal thing from the technical perspective? Is it normal that a system, a company is launched, some people are able to access, others cannot access, others start accessing at some point, they got stuck? Is it a normal thing? If both of you can explain to us based on what Gina Levi is saying here. Brother Vincent, you may go first, and then Collins before we proceed to something new, please.
Yeah, I would say the system, is on passive. All founders was created for not many people as it is now. So obviously, the beginning, the system need time for these guys to work on the system so that the system could be stabilized, so that everyone could have access to log into the system and everything will work fine. So every beginning is difficult. So I think that's why the engineers are doing and then working for us and make sure that all of us will get into the system. By the moment they are working on it, and then they trying to fix the issue, because this issue is there for the beginning is good, because it's good for us to have these issues, and then it will take them the time to fix it. When they fix it, and then all the problem is over. So it's good to have this issue from the beginning, because if we don't have this issue and then we start in the middle of the way and then this happen, it will be a big disaster, because people will say, oh, it's not a good system, it's this like that. But the beginning, everything come up, they fix it, and then it will be good forever. So that's most big company when they start. Up to now, I'm also a beta tester for Microsoft SQL Server, because any new product Microsoft launch, before they launch the product, any new product they start, they will send him in the beta copy. I do my test, put my comment there, and then Microsoft take to account. Well, I put it there as a comment. So it's the same thing on passive. What we are doing the beta testing. Anything we see as bad or maybe performance issues, this is great also, because it's good to highlight all the products from the beginning so that the engineers, they can go behind and do everything fits all right for us. So even Microsoft, the giant IT company, when they start a new system, this will also happen first. They have a performance issues, and then later they fix it, and then everything become perfect. So we are in the right way. I believe in that, and then thing will be right by maybe early next week or maybe late this weekend. Everything will be fine.
All right.
Thank you,
Wow,
Sister.
thank you. Thanks. That was brilliant. Guys, if you are joining us, we are just making some updates. We have Vincent here to help us interpret a few things into French and Sister Gladys into Swahili. There's a lot of updates. People are sharing their experience, what they have done so far. So if you are just joining, please do well to share this video, because people need to be informed so that they stop panicking and know that all is fine. So, Collins, do you have anything to add to what Vincent just said, please? Because, I remember that when we were migrating from Go founders to O founders, there were a few glitches here and there, which finally they got stabilized. Is that a similar thing? And is this, again, like Vincent said, is it a normal thing in software development, life cycle and stuff? If you can, yeah.
Yes, the comfort is very normal. Every company go through this process. There is no way you can just do it and you say, wow, 100% good. You monitor the system. So you deploy to any environment, you scale it out, and then you stabilize. You deploy, you scale, you stabilize. That's how it is. So what they are doing stabilization. They scale, they say, all right, let us do it now, stop it now, balance it, make sure nothing crashes, and then they look at it again, they expand, they continue. So that's why you see when they started, those from India were able to log in, because they look at the astronomical clock. When we had that timer in the back office, astronomical clock, it hits your time, they open it, and then they start to go in and do things. So some people are like, oh, they are in, why are we not? You cannot just go big bang, because you don't know how the system will react to that, to the volume that are coming in. So you just have to scale, and it's a very good strategy. You deploy, you scale, and then you stabilize, and then you move on again, bit by bit, bit by bit. It happens when we move from Go founder to O founder. You remember we had a lot of little glitches. But ask yourself, within 1 or 2 weeks, we got that all those stories were just like history. You didn't hear people talking about, oh, I have this again, this problem. No, it was just like really fast. The system was just going, all those little wrinkles was just like disappearing. Because remember, the system have a monitoring system behind. 24/7, there are guys that are watching it. They look at things before you even talk about it. They have already picked it up. Any movement of the software, they can pick it up and say, wow, we've seen something like this, it's abnormal. Let's adjust it. Some of them, they can be high priority. They'll solve it. Some of them low priority, or they'll just say, okay, we can deal with this. This will not really affect the system, you know. And this is what they are facing. Just give yourself, you know, in a couple of days, week, with now the system is under maintenance. It means they are scaling it. They are looking at everything, and soon it will bounce back. This is the only company, a global company we are in, that you will look at it and you say, wow, some company will just go disappear, never come back, you know. But we are talking about a company that deal with millions of, we are talking about 1.4 million founders, customers. And we are talking about those who will come in again. And I know they have started registering from, you know, the front, you know, the ONPASSIVE.com. They are just coming, and the system is still there. What does that tell you? That they have the capacity to manage this. There is no way. There is continuity plan. Everything, as Brother Vincent said, it is just there. And these guys in Hyderabad, they are not sleeping. They are working 24/7 to make sure the system is up to where it's supposed to be and can handle the volume that are coming in. So for me, everybody should just, you know, relax. As Tafumi said, just relax, because you will see what you've never seen before.
Okay.
Life is good.
Oh, life is good indeed. Thank you. And that's why we are fine. Auntie Lynn, I'm really pleading, if you can, please switch to my channel and see there's somebody posting some stuff here. It's really distracting me. I've tried so many times to block, but then they keep popping up. So if you can just step out and check whether it's coming from my channel or where, please, guys, I need your help. Let's block, let's report, and let's block that person and report. Just do something. It's really, really distracting. These are the things that we are fighting against. And of course, we are here to clear this pollution. This will never happen again the moment we find ourselves on our ecosystem. So guys, help, help, help. It's really distracting. It's distracting both me and the people watching now. So thank you, everybody in the house. Thanks for the great updates and all of those. So let's look at a few things again. I think everybody should be happy with so far with what is happening. I don't know, Brother Vincent, did you want to just explain again so that people should understand that all of these things are normal? Because we have let people understand that everybody is going through this. Or we got this already, right? We got this covered already. So let's move on. We'll give you room again at some points to share to our people back home. So so what I want us to discuss now, right? Because let's explain, make some clarifications. Many people, including me, I'm still calling it back office, I'm still calling it OBS and all of those. But listening to Red and Marty and Chris Johnson yesterday and many other updates, we know that we are now OES and not OBS. Andy, is that something you can throw some bit of more light on? Can we discuss this a bit, please? We are no longer OES, but not OBS, but OES.
On passive ecosystem, yes. So we're everything's moving across so that we will be able to log in via the website. So we'll have our own founder login at that point. So and that will take us straight into, it's no longer a back office, it's our ecosystem. So it will have the dashboard and we'll have various different products that we've signed up for and activated when they're ready. And then it will also give us the other products that we will have the option to use once they come online. So as everyone says, it's step by step by step. This is a marketing system that is being employed specifically. It has to go this route. It has to make things easy. It has to stabilize, as Collins has mentioned, and then it moves to the next step and the next step and the next step and so on. So yeah, we're in good hands, guys, and it's the ONPASSIVE ecosystem.
Right. Thank you. I think that's just enough explanation to that, guys. It's just for us to understand that a couple of weeks ago, we knew that we were going to call it or months ago, we've been calling it OBS. We knew that we were going to move to OBS during launch. However, they have just thought that, they have carefully thought that it's better for us to call it the ONPASSIVE ecosystem, because that is what it is exactly, and it describes exactly what we've got. So that's the preferred name. Am I right there, Collins, please?
Yes, so that's the preferred name, OES, which is the ONPASSIVE ecosystem. That's the name that Mr. Ashbufara have been saying for a long time. I know sometimes the tongue is so slip because we've been used to several names, the OBS, this, but now I think this name now is the defined name, which is really good because we are talking about ecosystem. The ONPASSIVE, just think about the dozens of products that are coming. That's our ecosystem. The moment you are in, we're talking about one-stop shop, single sign-on where everything is there. It's an ecosystem. We're not talking about one, we're not talking about two, we're talking about dozens, maybe hundreds of thousands of products will be within this particular frame, which is massive. So yeah, that's it. ONPASSIVE ecosystem.
All right. Okay, thank you. Thanks so much. There's something I heard from Red too, which was really interesting. Like the first phase that we are on now of the marketing campaign, which is taking place during this football. The first phase, the launch actually was meant to be only for the outsiders, for the public to come in. However, let's just comment a bit on this first phase of the marketing campaign. We're presenting, it's meant just to expose the company to the world through billions of people who would be watching the football, which is, I think, one of the most adored sport games in the world. So, Sister Fumi, what do you think this exposure of this first phase of the marketing campaign would mean to us, both as brand ambassadors and as the company? Just say what you think and let the others contribute. Brother Vincent and Sister Gladys, listen so that at some point I'll give you time to share this, please.
I believe this is a time when we unveil ourselves as a company, as in ONPASSIVE, to the whole world. And it gives the people that don't have an idea of what or who ONPASSIVE or what ONPASSIVE is all about, the ability or how will I call it? It gives them more information for them to make a decisive decision, whether to be inquisitive and be curious about what or who is behind ONPASSIVE, and that also is something that will draw people to our free products, because they go on there and they decide to come in and check what ONPASSIVE is all about. They find free oatmeal, free oat trim, then you know that definitely people are going to check those products out. Everybody likes something that is free anyway.
Thank you, Sister Fumi, for that contribution. And of course, let's hear from two others. Let's hear from Brother Collins before Andy. So, Collins, again, what does this mean to us? This first phase, firstly, is just meant for exposure. What does this mean to us?
Wow, this is it's really massive. As most people will know this, I think Gladys and all this, they have the business idea. So if you look at it, and Andy's here again, the financial part, you need to give teasers. You cannot start with something sellable and then you say, wow, I will give you, whatever you want to see behind. How will people even know what you have if you don't give them something where they can look at it and say, yeah, even if you go to a fragrance shop, you always have these samples where they can give you look at it, smell it, sniff it, say, wow, this is good, I'll buy it. So what Mr. Ashmufara have just done is massive. And if you look at the product that the company is giving for free, I was talking to Ra Oliver, they said, oh, if you look at oatmeal, why shouldn't we should have like the business one, which company can pay for it, like most of those good functionalities we know more is for businesses, and now they have the normal one for people like us. But now Mr. Ashford is giving everything for free, all these things for free. What does that tell you? It's like we are thinking about the people first. Mr. Ashford values the customer. I said, come, I have it for you, everything, you can use it for free. And then what will happen? They will come in their numbers. What would they see in the ecosystem? Wow, they have this. If this we can get this for free, so massive and valuable to us, what will happen to that free? The payable one, I will go for it. I will go for it. You just to get them. Say, this is it. Smell it. If you like it, we have something more than what you think. You say, oh, oatmeal is really good. Then what will happen to that and to that and to that? It means it's massive. And I tell you, a lot of people will come in. If you don't have oatmeal, you cannot use oatmeal. I don't know what you use. If you cannot look at ONET, I saw ONET yesterday. I was like, my God. If you cannot, you are a founder or you're a customer or what? If you don't look at ONET and say, yes, this is it, then I think you are sleeping on the wrong place, because this is the best of the best I've ever seen.
Brother Collins, thank you for has Angie spoken on this though? No,
Not yet, no.
No, I'm sure you want to hear because I know you say a few more things.
Yeah, let me give my little waffle. We have an O-Media department that is a specialized marketing department, and everything has been done specifically. Now, let's think about this very carefully. We have some products that are fantastic to use. As Collins has mentioned, the O-Mail is second to none. Speech to text, text to speech, you send through files, it's totally secure and everything else. We have ONET as well, a social media platform, total correction to the corruption. Now, who, as Collins quite rightly said, who wouldn't want to use this? Now, with what's happening at the moment, people are watching the World Cup and they're seeing the advert of ONPASSIVE, and they're getting curious as to who are ONPASSIVE. So they click on the website, onpassive.com, and it gives people the opportunity to register. Nothing more at this stage, just to register. Register your interest to use our social media platform or our O-Mail. Now, if you take this one stage further, let's say we have another 1 million people that are going to register over the course of the next couple of weeks with what's happening with the World Cup, because we're being put in front of the public all the time with through beIN Sports, our sponsor partner. So you now have another 1 million customers. Now, these are free customers. But as the company then continues to grow, these customers will have a little wallet in their dashboard of their ecosystem, and it'll show coins going into that wallet. And everybody's curious. Everybody will want to know, how do I get these coins out? What do I have to do it? Now, ONPASSIVE will show them exactly what they need to do in order to be able to take those coins out. So all of a sudden now they've got an income coming in, and they go, hold on a minute, that was easy. I haven't done anything. Now they're going to start sharing it with others. Yeah, let's get your friends in. Use the ONET system. Look at this email system. It's great. So our word has now been leveraged to somebody else's word, and so on and so on and so on. So the system is genius from that perspective. It's starting with, let's brand us. Let's show you who we are ONPASSIVE. This is us, onpassive.com. Come and have a look. They go onto the website, and some people will register. Then we've got the free products. Then we've got the paid products. Phenomenal. Absolutely superb system.
All right, thank you. Thanks so much, bro. Thanks, team, for making those clarifications. So I'll leave it open with Sister Gladys and Vincent. If you think that you have something to add to what the team have said, then you can add it quickly in English. But however, let our people understand what is the importance of us, of this first phase of exposure, presenting our business, our products to the public through the free product and stuff. So, Brother Vincent, you go first.
Okay, thank you, Sister Comfort. Thank you also, Andy, Collins, and Sister Foreman for what they said earlier. I believe what's happening right now is also a chance or opportunity for us to make sure that everything is fine, because we are the first people to test the product. If it worked for us, it worked for Collins, it worked for me, that means people also sitting outside there will work for them. So at the moment, we should not panic, and then we are in the right way as well. So things will be right. Things will be right, because this is the process of most of the software company. When they create a system, we guy working on site will fix the issues, and then any bugs, the guy sitting there, they work on it, fix it, and then he can go out there. So the product, free product, because having free products is one way to another to sell our product to the public. Because we have some company like Google or Yahoo or those kind of products. It's free product, but at the end of the day, it's billion companies. Because when the company is a standout, because our product is market value, above market value, because it's above market value, it will be selling. If people outside the world sitting there, they will use the product and they will be happy, and then the product will be everywhere. So all the big company giant, they will get in and then advertising the product and say, okay, that's where the company also will make a lot of money from the good advert behind our free product. So that's why it works, because free product will give opportunity to the outside world to know us, also to advert our product, and then we too also can advert all the big giant company around the world, and then it will bring money to us as well. So Mr. Ash is a strategical person. So what he's doing is the right way, because it's the right thing he's doing, because this thing will bring us a lot of money. Product is free, but will bring a lot of customers. And then having a lot of customers is having a lot of money. So this is what I'll say today. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
Okay, you're welcome. So, Sister Gladys, I think after let's just let Sister Gladys go first. Then I'll leave. We need to summarize this bit to our people. Just make a quick summary. Let the people know what this first phase is all about, exposing our company and how it's useful, is helpful to us.
Do you want me to speak in English?
Well, choice is yours.
Okay. Anyway,
yeah.
the only thing is I'm not worried at all. I'm at peace because Ash knows what he's doing. He said this is going to be done in phases, because how can we start selling something before people know who we are? We are over 1 million founders, but we have known each other through word of mouth for the most part, other than the campaign that was started on March 30th in Dubai. This is the time that the first phase is to introduce us to the world. The second phase to tell the world this is what we have. And then the third phase to tell them, if you like what you have, you can be part of us. So I leave it there. To summarize to my people, tafadhali ndugu na dada, tuko salama. Ash anajua kila anafanya. Wakati huu sasa anaambia ulimwengu ONPASSIVE ni nani, ama ONPASSIVE ni kampuni ya aina gani. Alafu mara ya pili atawaambia ONPASSIVE iko na hii vitu ndio tunauza, hii ndio mnaweza tumia kusaidia internet, kusaidia biashara, kusaidia binadamu. Hata sisi tutakuwa tunatumia. Akimaliza ndio aseme sasa, hizi ndizo tuko nazo tunauza, kama mmezipenda kujeni mununue. Wakati huo ukifika ndio tutapewa, atatupatia links kabla uanze kukuja. So musijali, relax. Asante. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
Thank you. Thanks, Sister Gladys. Thank you so much. So now let's see. We heard from Ash the other day through when Martin was live. He was telling us, that was just about 2 days after our lunch or the next day, I don't know, that about 10,000 people have already joined, because while we're trying to log in through our OES, because we're the in-house family members, the public website is functioning, and about 10 people have already like joined, or they have clicked and looked at our public website, which is onpassive.com. Where would these 10,000 these people go to? What would happen with them? Angie, do you want to go first? Yeah.
So just rephrase again, Comfort.
About 10,000 people. Just say about 10,000 people have joined now. Yeah. So what would happen to them?
Well, simply at the moment they've registered, so they have registered an interest. It's like a sales funnel. When you click on something, it takes you to the next stage, and it asks for your email address and your telephone number and your name, and you put those details in, and the company then stores that information until they're ready to send you the next thing. So all of these people that have registered their interest, that's all they've done. They have been told by ONPASSIVE, look, if these products are of interest to you, or what we have might be of interest to you, please give us your email address, telephone number, and name. That's all that's happened so far. Yeah.
Okay. So at this level, I just want to understand. I hope it helps someone too. So at this level, are they just potential customers, or they are?
Yeah, well, they are potential customers that have shown an interest specifically, and enough interest to want to put their telephone number, email, and name down. So, in other words, please send me some information as soon as you're ready. I would like to take a closer look. Okay. Yeah, and obviously, because these are free products, when they sign in, or when everything's sorted out and we're starting to offer these products out into the marketplace, when everything's settled down and been tested, as Collins pointed out earlier, these people will then be given the opportunity to go into the ONPASSIVE ecosystem and be able to open their OMail or their and register as we are doing right now. Yeah.
Good. Wow. Thank you. I'm very satisfied, guys. Just let's know on the comment section, did Andy help? Because I'm really happy with the response. It makes a lot of sense to me. Thank you so much. So, Collins, do you have anything to add to that, or do you think we should progress?
Yeah, I think we can. Andy just explained it. That's exactly what he's doing. And
right?
Honestly, it was about just 4 hours we had that. You remember Mari Gamo said 4 hours? It was like 10,000 or more. So if we're talking about now from the 20th, so what will be the number now for those who are interested to take a look, to sniff it, to enjoy it? There'll be more. You know, people are just waiting. They are just craving for something new, you know, because again, we're used to the old way. But now people are dying to have something that will make the difference. And this is ONPASSIVE.
Wow. That's just brilliant. Thank you. Another follow-up to you, Collins. These people, they have registered their interest. They are just waiting to see what we have, right? So the moment they finally click and pick up a product that I'm paying for this, are those going to be like the customers that they will be lining up to us?
Yeah,
brand ambassadors of the business. Is it something like that?
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Exactly, Ms. Ash already said it. We are the firstborn, you know. Nobody comes to ONPASSIVE through the founders. We already know that. They come through the founders. So we are privileged to be in this type of company where everything is just lined under the founders. So these people, where do you think they will go? They will go to the 1.4 million founders. You know, that we will be their marketplace. Let me put it that way. We are the marketplace, because they will come, they will look at it and say, my goodness, I've never seen something like this. So nobody goes to ONPASSIVE, they go through the founders to ONPASSIVE.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks so much. Brother Vincent, you've not said anything. Is there any quick thing you want to summarize in French now, please?
Okay, thank you, Sister Comfort. So what I will tell my brothers and sisters in French, ok, pour ce que je voudrais dire ce soir, c'est pour dire que si nos produits comme OMail ou Honnête, ce sont des produits qui sont gratuits éternellement, je pourrais dire que ces produits sont infiniment gratuits. Et ces produits aussi vont faire aussi la publicité d'ONPASSIVE. Plus les produits sont gratuits, ça, d'une manière à une autre, ça aussi, ça vend ONPASSIVE. Ça fait la publicité d'ONPASSIVE à travers le monde entier. Parce que plus les gens utilisent, plus on va connaître ONPASSIVE. Donc, ce n'est pas seulement les produits qu'on doit payer qui font qu'on parlera d'ONPASSIVE. Ces produits qui sont gratuits, comme OMail, Honnête, ce sont ces produits qui feront parler d'ONPASSIVE à travers le monde entier, parce que c'est des produits de haute qualité. Donc, M. H a dit qu'il va nous faire des produits de haute qualité. Et il y a aussi des utilités que M. H a ajoutées sur ces produits. Et ces produits aussi ont une sécurité supérieure. La gamme de sécurité que ONPASSIVE a, les autres produits n'en ont pas. Donc, c'est ça qui fait ONPASSIVE des produits d'ONPASSIVE d'une qualité supérieure. Et c'est ces qualités supérieures qui feront qu'on parlera d'ONPASSIVE à travers le monde entier. Et c'est aussi à travers ces produits que ONPASSIVE aussi sera connu et qu'on pourra avoir aussi de potentiels clients dans le monde entier. Donc, ces produits que nous allons utiliser, au moment venu, on pourra partager à nos amis, nos connaissances, partout, tout ce que nous connaissons. Il faut utiliser le OML, c'est des produits qui sont gratuits. Il faut utiliser ONET, qui sont aussi des produits gratuits. Et ces produits, en les distribuant, on fait d'une manière ou d'une autre la publicité ou on fait la vente de ONPASSIVE. Donc, soyez sûrs que ce sont ces produits qui vont nous lancer à travers le monde entier. Je vous remercie. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
Thanks. That was a powerful recap, bro. Thank you so very much. Really appreciate that. So, Sister Fumi, to you now. You are just spared you today, but next time you won't go without saying anything to the Yoruba community. So next time it's your turn. You definitely be here speaking with both sides of your mouth, like my brother and sister here are doing. So, Sister Fumi, from your own understanding, what do you think will happen? Because some people have successfully locked into the ecosystem, to the ONPASSIVE ecosystem first. Some of us are still struggling. Do those who have already locked in have any advantage over those who haven't? Well, just give a good try to it, but then we are a team. Everybody will chime in, and before we get to the end, we go around this team, we would have had very satisfactory response. So, sis, she's frozen. All right, Sister Gladys, do you want to go on this first, please? Did you get my question, though?
No, please, can you clarify?
Yes, some people are worried. They just want to get in there by hook, by crook.
Okay, got it.
Yes, some have joined, and I can't stay here without being in the ecosystem. So do those who have joined before others, do they have any advantage over those who are still struggling?
Oh, please, let me move my seat properly.
Do, please.
You know, whether just like founders, Ash said, whether you came in 2018 or you came the last day, we are the same. No one will be left behind. The same to accessing the ecosystem. Can I be honest with you? I accessed it. I haven't even gone back. So don't worry. We will all just be fine. And it's not going to rush and leave someone behind unless you want to be left behind. But for now, it's a lot of moving parts. Just be patient. Everything will be fine. We are fine, as Brother Olva says. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, sis. Is there anything, though, to add to that? Apart from this, Brother Andy, do you think some people have advantage over others because they got into the ecosystem first?
None whatsoever.
No.
As I said, the marketing system is designed for a purpose, and everything is done for a reason. So our first port of call is making sure everybody is registered before we really say to the public, look, here you go, now you can register and open your ecosystem. And the reason I say that is because the company, as Collins has pointed out before, you have to test everything. We're the beta testers. We are the beta testers. We're the founders. Yeah. So what happens is that if there are any glitches, we're the ones that are going to get them, not the public, because we haven't opened to the public yet. All they've done is register their interest, nothing more. So nobody gets left behind. Nobody's going to have to worry about anything. We're just going to sort out and get the glitches gone before we go to the public for them to then start opening and allowing them to have their own mail and their own net, etc. So yeah, no problem at all.
Wow, thanks. I really appreciate that. I think we are satisfied. But Collins, I'll ask you something else. But if you still have something you think you want to add to what Andy and Gladys have said, you can go ahead and add it. However, I have this question. We have been told that people are supposed to patiently wait. If you can't yet, wait until it's the right time to join, to log into the ONPASSIVE ecosystem. However, it appears that some people have rushed and logged into the ONPASSIVE.com. So what is the problem with founders or brand ambassadors logging into ONPASSIVE.com, Collins? If you can make this clarification.
Yeah, I think the line was cracking, but I got your question.
If you like, I can
Yeah,
repeat it.
yeah, no, I got it. So yeah, so honestly, people are really excited, especially when they said, "Oh, we are live now." A lot of people rush to ONPASSIVE.com, forgetting that they are founders. You need to go through the back office, the normal channel, where you will be requested to do something, to go and register. Because we as founders, we have our own channel. Those who are coming as customers, they have their own channel. ONPASSIVE.com was for the customers to come in. Though it's the same because when you go, you click and you do whatever you do, you'll be in the OBS. The OBS is one, all sync together. But where do we go? We have different route of coming. So the customers are coming through ONPASSIVE.com. We as founders, we are going through all founders. That's the channel. But what happened? Most founders, when they heard it, they couldn't. They know it's not even yet time. They'll not tell you go in. They rushed to ONPASSIVE.com and started doing it, taking screenshot. Honestly, we've just put more work on, the engineers doing all of this for us. Because what happened? We are creating duplicate. You're just creating duplicate data, and they just have to go and delete all these things. Vincent will tell you how difficult it is to go and start to clean all this data. It's not easy, so it is better to always listen as a founder, as Andy said, and Mr. Gladys have already said it. Nobody will be left behind. No matter what time you go you go through the normal channels, you go through the old founder and register, you will be fine. Because if you don't do that, you go through the other way, you are a customer. You will not see old founder in your own ecosystem. If you are a founder, that is what would differentiate you and the customers. So the moment you register and you don't see it, know that you've registered as a customer. And now you are creating duplicate because you have to go back to the normal channel to create it. Then you can see the ecosystem where you're supposed to be. Now, I think it causes a lot of issues where they have to stop again. They have to go and delete all of those things from the database. Started telling founders, please hold on. And sometimes people don't really get it. It's like when you said hold on 20 times, it means do it 100 times.
Right.
So people always get the last message. So please, as a founder, we are begging you, just be patient. Go to your normal channel, the back office. That is where you belong. Don't go the other way around. You have to go through this, and then when you are sorted, then you can go now to OES, wherever you are. Go to OES, click login, put it, you'll see yourself in your own position where you're supposed to be. Please.
All right. I think this is useful information. Please, Sister Gladys, you go again so that we get it down. You and Vincent should do this. Please tell our people need to know that one, nobody should register through ONPASSIVE.com because it's much work to our people. And secondly, you don't lose anything if somebody has registered, successfully accessed OES, and you are still struggling. There is no difference. We all win. We all are fine. And if you can, I like this one from Peter Rogers, who says the 10,000 who just joined and many more who are joining definitely will go to foundership through the company rotator. So they will register to OES. Some will register to OES. Some will be interested to buy ONPASSIVE products. This means income for ONPASSIVE founders. That means you and I. So Sister Gladys, take a minute and say something really quick, and then Brother Vincent, then we'll move on. Guys, bear with us. We are just trying to take everybody along. And this is the only way we can do it. Thank you for your patience, guys. Keep the sweet comments coming. They are really helpful. Sister Gladys, please.
Thank you, Sister Comfort. So tafadhali, ndugu na dada, msisahau mwende kuingia kutoka onpassive.com. Onpassive.com ni ya wale watu ambao sio founders, sio brand ambassadors. Ukienda kujiandikisha kupitia hapo, utakuwa umejiweka kwa watu wa nje, hautahesabiwa kama founder. So tafadhali, njia tu utaiweza kuingia kwa ecosystem, lazima upitie allfounders.net. Kama kawaida, Ukiweka email, uweke password, itakuweka kwa uko back office. Ukifika back office kwa mkono wa kulia, utaona hapo sasa ndio itakuambia register, ujiandikishe uweze kuingia ecosystem. Kwa hivyo tafadhali tena pitieni allfounders.net. Na hakuna mtu ataachwa nyuma. Hata mwenzako akikwambia ati mimi nimeweza kuingia, hata hatujapewa links, tuko tu tunawaongojea mpaka nyote muingie ndio tupewe links. Msijali, mko sawa. Thank you so much, Sister Comfort.
Karibu. Thank you. Okay, Brother Vincent, please.
Ok, ce que je voudrais ajouter sur ça avant de terminer, c'est que tout ce que nous demandons à tous les ambassadeurs de ONPASSIVE, c'est de ne pas utiliser onpassive.com. Onpassive.com, c'est réservé exclusivement pour les clients de ONPASSIVE. Mais nous, les fondateurs de ONPASSIVE, nous devons continuer d'aller sur le back-office, ce que nous connaissons d'habitude, le back-office, continuer d'aller sur le back-office. Dans le back-office, c'est là que nous faisons l'inscription de l'écosystème. Nous allons faire l'inscription de l'écosystème d'abord. Après l'inscription, on va sur la page de login et lorsque on se logue dans le système, c'est en ce moment qu'on peut voir ONPASSIVE écosystème. Donc, il faut utiliser le back-office pour pouvoir s'enregistrer. L'inscription, c'est là-bas qu'il faut faire l'inscription. Une fois que l'inscription est faite, on peut aller dans le système. Donc, je vous prie de ne pas aller sur onpassive.com. Onpassive.com n'est pas le lieu pour nous pour l'instant, nous les fondateurs, ce n'est pas le lieu. Maintenant, ce qu'on voudrait ajouter, pour ceux qui ont déjà fait l'inscription, c'est bien, c'est très bien, patientez, attendez toujours. Bon, ceux qui n'ont pas fait, ne vous en faites pas, vous ne perdez rien. Et aussi, c'est pour vous dire que c'est la patience que nous devons faire. Comme notre PDG H a dit, personne ne sera laissé derrière. Nous allons tous aller de l'avant et au même moment. Donc, si vous n'avez pas pu faire l'inscription, ce n'est pas un souci. Ne vous en faites pas. Vous ne perdez rien. Rien n'a été fait. Patientez à ce que le système soit stable et que nous aurions tous la possibilité de s'enregistrer avant qu'on commence l'autre étape de ONPASSIVE. Tant qu'on n'a pas tous fini de s'enregistrer, rien ne va changer. Donc, je vous prie de bien vouloir patienter à ce qu'on puisse s'enregistrer tous. Donc, ça ne sert à rien, même si je suis inscrit et que vous n'êtes pas inscrit, vous ne perdez rien. Nous sommes sur tous les mêmes zones d'égalité. Donc, ne vous pressez pas, prenez le temps. Dès que tout sera fait, tout sera stable, la société va nous aviser que voilà ce qu'il faut faire, voilà ce qu'il faut faire. Donc, je vous prie de ne pas vous inquiéter, que tout sera pris en compte. Donc, vous ne perdez rien et attendons jusqu'à ce que le système soit stable afin qu'on puisse tous s'enregistrer à back-office. Back-office, mais pas à onpassive.com. Donc, il faudrait que les gens comprennent. On veut éviter la confusion parce qu'il y a beaucoup de confusion. Il y a des gens qui pensent qu'il faut aller ONPASSIVE. Non, n'allez pas là-bas. ONPASSIVE.com, c'est réservé pour les clients. Donc, quand vous êtes fondateur, c'est toujours dans le back-office qu'il faut le faire. Il faut s'enregistrer. Après l'enregistrement, vous pouvez vous loguer sur le système. Donc, voilà les deux étapes qu'il faut faire dans le ONPASSIVE back-office. Merci beaucoup. Bonne soirée.
Que je te rappelle, mon frère, on n'appelle plus back office, c'est ONPASSIVE écosystème, n'est-ce pas?
Ouais.
Yes, OES is the new word. So my brother, like myself, we still call it back office. We're learning. At some point, we'll get there, we'll stick there and never come off anymore. So thanks for the good job you are doing, guys. We have just two last things. Patience. Andy, I'm sorry for keeping us this long. Just two, and we're done, and we get out here for tonight. So, guys, while we are moving, I wish I could have time to sing like Prince Afua come from my country. He says, while some people are going ahead, others are still lagging behind. They're still somewhere. Some people are still like in 2020 when we're already after 20th November 2022. So while we are trying to log into the ecosystem, some people are still finding it difficult to just log into their account at all, like to the old what we used to call back office, because I can't receive this, I can't reset my password, and so on. So is there a chance that somebody will lose their account because they are unable to access at all? And Collins, you are shaking your head. I think you have something to say if you really got me well.
Yes, Mr. Comfort, nobody will lose the account. The account is there for you. You know, if you don't have your password, you can reset it. I don't know why people are still like bothered about this. You can still go through the normal channel and reset. Click on that button, request for password reset, and you go straight. I know people never look at or found that from the first day they registered till last time we talked about this, 2 years in counting. They don't even know what is happening. But because they saw the advert everywhere, then they remember that, oh, I'm a founder of this great company, started calling, crying, begging. You know, at one point you look at it and said, okay, let me just help. But I was really upset that you have something so valuable and you throw it away and you just waiting. But again, we help, and what happened? We reset the password, and now they are in, and they are even more fired up than even some of us who are here. They can't even sleep because now they are seeing the reality. So the truth is, if you throw everything away, you forgot it, or you didn't pay attention, this is the time you still have the chance to go and reset your password. If you know the email, just reset the password and you are good to go. It's never too late for anybody. Please just come in and fire up. They build this company for everyone, both customers, resellers, and founders alike. Everybody will be successful. Nobody will come into ONPASSIVE and regret what they've seen. So that Comfort, just want to leave it there.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. I think that's enough, right? That's enough. We don't need to belabor that point. And so this goes now to, I call it compliance issues, but let me bring it up. So we have realized that some people who have succeeded in accessing the OES, they make screenshots of the ecosystem and disseminate to the public. Is that allowed? Sister Fumi, say something, let's say a bit of 1, 2, 3 here so that we can interpret it for our people to take this home because it's important. Should we go into our ecosystem, make a screenshot of it and share it public?
Our CEO has already announced and specifically told us that we shouldn't do that. So those who are actually doing that are violating and not being compliant, actually, straight and sharp.
All right, thank you. So Collins, do you want to add anything? We said,
yes, I think they've already made.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they've already made the pronouncement that we shouldn't share anything in the ecosystem. I think Chris Johnson said it last time, our CEO said it, and all the leaders have been saying it. You know, the only way you can help is just to go and help the people how to create an email, and it ends there. If you can create it and they hit the button they are in, that's fine. But to take information or take screenshot of mail or net because you're just so excited, start to do all of those things, please, it's uncalled for. We don't really, I think ONPASSIVE don't need that. Allow the customer to come in and see what is there for them. It's just for you to look at it, but please, all the screenshot and all this excitement about what you've got, try to do certain things, it's not really right, especially when the CEO, the owner of the company, said, don't do it. I don't know why we are going ahead doing it. I just made a statement. They said, don't. People will do it 1 billion times. It's like when they said don't, it means do it. And when they said do it, nobody wants to do it. The time they will say share, nobody is sharing.
All right.
And when they said don't share, that's when people go in and share it. So I don't know. Sometimes I just get confused. Which one is which? Bro, Andy, please, maybe you can correct the grammar now. Don't, is it do? I don't know.
the confusion is too much because people are complaining that, oh, the CEO now says we should share when they said we were not going to share. But then they go and share the wrong thing. So, Andy, I don't know if you want to add something, but there's something I would like.
I do, and this is because a lot of people still don't get this. This is our business, right? So if you own your own business, right, are you going to show everybody in the public what you do? No, you don't, because it's your business. And what founders have to realize is this is their business. So we as founders will have access to more opportunities in our ecosystem than a customer or a reseller. So why are they entitled to see what we've been part of, some of us for 4 years? No, it doesn't work that way. This is our business. Treat it as our business. If you don't want to treat it as your business, give back, ask for your $97 back and get out of the way and let the others do what they're supposed to do. Yeah, treat it as your business. This is a one-time opportunity for everybody. Listen to what's going on, being told to you in the back office, and pay attention. That's all you've got to do. But you don't need to go out and do all this other rubbish and create problems for all of the rest of us, because I wouldn't want it if you came along to my business and started creating problems for me. No, well, we don't like it, so don't do it.
Sure. I think there are not two ways of saying it, Andy. If you can't do it, if you can't protect it because you don't value it, then excuse us, right? I think I would say the same. So, yeah. So, Sister Gladys, compliance is compliance, just like non-compliance is non-compliance. What happens when you don't comply, when you don't obey the rules and regulations of a company you represent like this one?
Thank you so much, Sister Comfort. It's really upsetting to realize that there are founders who have the guts to go against what the CEO has said. We all love Dr. Soha. Do you want to mess with her though? Because there are repercussions that happen when you go beyond against the company policy. Why are we giving teasers the way the marketing is planned? Is to create that curiosity so that people can be interested to see what we have. So why are we taking screenshots and sharing everything out there? It's wrong. And please don't try to be nice by sharing to people and risk your own founder position. Your founder position is precious. It will change your life and your family's life and generations to come. So let's just comply. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, guys, while we're rounding up, I'll still remind us there are these two videos that Gladys did. We have interpreted one into French, and then the other one is still in English. We hope we send it into we translate two into French and maybe other languages. One, she told us, or she explained how to register OMail. She did everything successfully without showing the screen, and people are appreciating, which means that information is helpful without them seeing any pictures. And she has also made another second one telling you how to get your alternate email and stuff like that. Keep watching, watch this video, watch these two videos, and you get yourself sorted. And I'm sure we all are fine. So the last things we just said were really important that we need to like interpret, right? So Brother Vincent and Gladys, this is the last chance you have now to summarize the last few things we have just said, because posting in public is the bad thing. People need to know, and people should not worry whether somebody logs in before them or not, because we all win. So Brother Vincent, go first.
Let's thank you, Sister Crawford. Yeah. Donc, je voudrais aussi informer tout ce que mes collègues viennent d'annoncer. Il y a Andy, il y a Collins, Sister Gladys. Il ne faut pas partager, comme notre PDG l'avait informé, évitons de partager l'impression de l'écran de ONPASSIVE écosystème, parce que c'est selon la loi, c'est interdit formellement de partager les informations de notre société ONPASSIVE. Donc, je vous prie de ne pas le faire parce que c'est aller contre la loi de ONPASSIVE. Donc, s'il vous plaît, c'est pas quelque chose qu'il faut le faire. Ne partagez pas. Si vous avez une information, vous pouvez expliquer au téléphone ou quelque chose, mais évitez de partager l'écran de ONPASSIVE écosystème. Parce qu'en faisant ça, c'est exposer notre société au reste du monde. Or, c'est des secrets professionnels qu'il ne faut pas partager. Donc, évitez de se faire prendre. Respectons la règle, parce qu'il y a des gens qui sont là, c'est hors la loi. Si vous ne voulez pas respecter, mais je pense que chaque société a ses lois et puis ses règles. Donc, il faut respecter les lois et les règles de chaque entreprise. Donc, nous, ce que nous vous demandons, c'est de respecter ce que notre PDG nous demande de le faire. Il ne faut pas partager, ne partagez pas. Donc, soyez respectueux, écoutez ce que la direction d'ONPASSIVE vous demande de le faire. Ne faites pas la tête, ne faites pas ce que vous voulez, mais faites ce que la société vous demande. C'est tout ce qu'on vous demande, c'est très simple, ne partagez pas. Pour ne pas divulguer les informations, c'est des informations vraiment très importantes, c'est des informations, je peux dire des informations qu'il ne faut pas divulguer au reste du monde. Les gens avoir nos informations, c'est pas du tout bien. Donc, nous vous prions de ne pas partager. Respectez les consignes de la société. Et c'est ça qui fait une grande société. C'est ça qui fait un passif. Merci. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
Yeah, thanks so much. Sister Gladys, over.
Ndugu na dada, jameni, ukiingia huko kwa ecosystem, usiende kutoa vitu huko, picha, screenshot, hata hiyo user manual, hicho kitabu kiko hapo. Usiende kutoa kupeana. Ukipeana, unaweza fukuzwa kutoka kwa kampuni. Unajua Dr. Soha hachezi. Unajua Ash ndio ni mzuri, amekuwa akisamea watu, lakini sasa kampuni imekuwa kubwa, imeingia kwa mikono ya watu wenye wanaiangalia, wanataka kila kitu iende sawa. Kwa hivyo usijiharibie mwenyewe, uharibie familia yako na uharibie wajukuu wako kwa kutoa picha, kuonyeshana vile ecosystem inavaa. Asante sana. Let me add that in English because it's also very, very important. Please, remember you can always be traced if you take screenshots. You know what people do now? They take a screenshot and it will show your name and your number at the top. And they send. And there's one more tempting thing. There is a user manual book in the ecosystem. Don't be tempted to download and share. You will be traced, you will be found, and there will be repercussions. We don't wish to lose anybody, but when it comes to anybody harming our business, that's it, we are done. We have no mercy at that time. But we want to succeed, all of us together. Let's follow the law or the rules. Thank you.
Wow. There are not two ways of saying it right. Thank you so much, Sister Gladys. That's just brilliant. So I don't know whether we want to make a round. It's just maybe just say thank you, because the team today has been more than wonderful. I'm just so blessed. So whoever is watching, even after this, there's just so much to learn from, because people were not just watching, but they could not stop typing, right? So it's just a blessing. I think Brother Vincent, let's just go get around and say thank you. Let's start from Sister Fumi. She's been silent for a while now. Sis, just go ahead, say thank you to our audience. If you have a quick word to prospective resellers and clients, just tell them, and then we'll move on. A minute each, guys. Sister Fumi is frozen.
Okay. Sorry for my internet, malfunctioning this evening, but I want to say that you've heard it all. So keep it safe. This is our business. You need to protect it. As much as we need to protect it, we also need to be compliant, because those who are doing that, you are risking your own foundership position. So all I will say tonight is still get excited, get, fired up, but chill and be patient. Okay? Be patient.
All right. Sister Gladys, please.
Thank you so much for attending. We are in a good place and everything is just fine. We are fine, as Olfa Fonte says. Thank you. Back to you.
Thanks. Andy, please.
Let's get this party started.
Yay! Yoo-hoo!
Just calm down, guys. It's going to be just great. Love it. Thanks.
Sure. Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Collins. You just want to unmute yourself because we want to hear you speak.
Encourage everyone to be patient. This is the beginning of something massive. The best is yet to come. And I always said life is really, really good. If you're not excited, then I don't know, you will never be excited, because just the little I've seen is massive. And then what will happen when we get the rest? Life is really good. Be excited, fired up, but please comply. Don't do something that they will eject you from ONPASSIVE. It's not big. Like the way Sister Gladys said, we don't want to lose anyone. Please just keep to the rules and do the right thing. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much. I just want you all to know I've been trying to place my eyes everywhere. Many appreciations are coming from our family, our team who were working with us from the comment section. Great comments of encouragement and appreciation and contributing to everything that we've been saying. So it's been a wonderful meeting tonight. We appreciate you all, guys. Let's come back again as soon as we've got time, because If we snooze now, we lose. So we are doing our part of helping, explaining, being able to help anytime we can. So whoever stays behind is by choice. It's not because we wanted anybody to be left behind. So it's all about being excited, being happy, being just being fine, because we are fine. Everything is just going on well as planned. Nothing has changed. We were informed before now that we expect these glitches. So there's nothing new here. It's just what we know. We've seen it before when we're migrating from Go founders to O founders. It's the same thing. In a couple of days ahead, we'll forget this would be history, and it's all going to be joy, 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 and joy, and joy. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there in the United States of America. See you soon. Much love. Bye.
Thank you.